Hello, everyone. My name is Jay Miller. Today, my teammates Massimi, Andrew, Sheila, and I will be presenting an overview of Honeywell International Incorporated, a global leader in industrial innovation, as well as some recommendations for future expansion.
Now, I'm going to be talking to you about Honeywell. Honeywell is dedicated to assisting organizations in eliminating uncertainties that exist in matters of automation, and they like to guide innovations in the area of aviation. And you're going to see specifics about this in the rest of our presentation. They provide a guiding hand to the world's institutions and companies and governments transitioning from principally fossil fuel-based energy to alternative energy-based production. Starting off strong with Honeywell, like I already introduced, they operate with four core units: aerospace, industrial automation, building automation, and energy and sustainability. So basically, these units serve the mission critical sector like aviation defense, manufacturing, and infrastructure. Um, the company's core strategy is differentiation and not just cost leadership, from delivering premium innovation-led solutions through advanced technologies and integrated digital platforms like Honeywell Forge. So by ensuring that they focus on safety, efficiency, sustainability, Honeywell actually builds strong customer lock-in and positions itself to lead across fast evolving industries such as AI, smart systems, and clean energy. And that's what this slide is about. Like I mentioned in the previous slide, that Honeywell's strength is in differentiation and not just core leadership. Honeywell is a diversified industrial leader, and they operate through four core business groups: aerospace, building automation, PMT, and safety and productivity solutions. So the structure basically allows for it to spread its risk while leveraging the strengths in automation and analytics, like I introduced when I was talking about Honeywell. So its core strategy is differentiation, like I mentioned before, competing on innovation and not price. Um, and this includes strong R&D investments, digital platforms like the Honeywell Forge, like I mentioned before, and a culture of operational excellence. Um, our strong recommendation is that they expand into healthcare and life sciences, manufacturing via targeted M&A. And you're going to see this down the slides when my team member Sheila is talking about this. So Honeywell can basically apply its automation and clean environments capabilities to capitalize on growth in biotech and pandemic preparedness. So this this strategy we got is from the living theory from Zenga, McGrath, and Cummins that align with innovation cycles, and it positions Honeywell essentially for like long-term growth beyond its traditional industry base. And that brings us to the end of this slide.
Our corporate advantage is presently based on 5 factors. First, it is helped by Honeywell's operating systems functioning across our multifaceted business units. Second, it has benefited from Honeywell's integrated software platform, Honeywell Forge, which connects personnel, resources, and processes by essence of its efficient, intelligent, safer, and secure operations. Third, Honeywell has a synergistic business portfolio which allows us to leverage core competencies that benefit our respective business units. For example, AI from industrial automation being used in aerospace and smart energy devices from industrial automation being employed in energy transition solutions. For over a century, Honeywell has been known as a global leader with name brand recognition, with a reputation for delivering reliable products in mission critical areas ranging from aircrafts to petroleum extraction such processing, along with certification intensive industries like ground transportation to develop a loyal customer base while inhibiting new entrants. Last, our advantage stems from our alignment with value creation theory by employing foresight, insight, and cross-sight. The question we have to ask now is, where should we expand to strengthen our corporate advantage? Should we expand into data centers where there is a demand for cloud storage and data delivery systems for firms across the globe? Perhaps utilities in order to deliver reliable source of energy to consumers, commercial entities. maybe focus in the profitable and ever sought after healthcare and associated life sciences manufacturing necessary for aiding the ill and the infirm. Retail, perhaps, in order to provide solutions to meet the needs of those engaged in e-commerce. Logistics, for the sake of asset tracking and supply chain management solutions. Maybe something else? Upon my conference with my team, we all came to the same conclusion that healthcare / life science manufacturing was the most appropriate course of action.
Hello, my name is Sheila Morgan, and today I'm presenting why healthcare and life sciences manufacturing is the optimal expansion sector for Honeywell. The question I ask is, how can Honeywell ensure its aerospace-grade technologies are effectively adapted to meet the unique demands and regulatory requirements of healthcare manufacturing? This sector aligns perfectly with our solutions-based business model, sustainability goals, and digital platform strengths, especially through the Forge platform. The healthcare industry is undergoing a huge, major transformation. Market analysis shows us that by the end of 2025, pharmaceutical equipment spending will definitely outpace traditional industrial sectors by $21.5 billion. Simultaneously, the pandemic exposed vulnerabilities in the healthcare supply chain, creating an urgent demand for domestic manufacturing and real-time monitoring. Definitely a space where Honeywell's capabilities will shine. We propose a Forge acquisition strategy targeting pharmaceutical production systems, medical device automation, and healthcare supply chain technologies. Research shows that industrial firms entering the healthcare manufacturing enjoy a 31% higher margin, and those extending digital platforms like Forge into healthcare achieve a 41% increase in customer retention. Additionally, integrating AI into these platforms can command pricing premiums up to 4.5 times more than standalone offerings. This expansion is about translating our strengths from aerospace-grade quality systems and precision sensors to cybersecurity and compliance expertise, all of which are highly transferable to regulated healthcare environments. Thank you, and I look forward to your insights as we position Honeywell for sustained growth and industrial leadership.
In conclusion, Honeywell International has established itself as a global leader through its commitment to innovation, technological integration, and operational excellence. By leveraging its diverse expertise across sectors like aerospace, industrial automation, building automation, and sustainability, Honeywell not only differentiates itself, but also creates long-term value for shareholders. Looking ahead, the company should expand into healthcare manufacturing, which offers significant growth potential, utilizing its strengths in compliance, precision systems, and digital platforms like Forge. With its strong foundation and strategic foresight, Honeywell is well positioned to continue leading the industry and capitalize on emerging market opportunities. Thank you for your time.